fucking God, who would have thought a dark-ass year like 2020 would end in such a phenomenal fucking bang? Holy fucking shit, ladies and gentlemen. Holy fucking shit. By the way, guys, Diet Mountain Dew and Mentos will have to wait a bit because holy fucking shit, I have to get my energy out right now. Holy fucking shit. Chase Elliott is a new champion at 24 years old. Holy fucking shit. With all this darkness and misery tearing my ass down, constantly pinning me down, nowhere to fucking go. Holy fucking shit. I finally see the light at the end of the fucking tunnel. Oh my fucking God. Holy fucking shit. Is this real life or is this fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. Holy fucking shit. I am in shock and awe right now. The only bitterness I have right now is the fact that I didn't see this in person thanks to the scumbag coronavirus. But there's always room for more time, since this, my friends, is only the beginning of Chase Elliott's dynasty. Jimmy Johnson sacrificed his dynasty just so Chase Elliott could go on a winning spree and make a name for himself. How about I drive back to my place and not look at the phone while I still talk? Alright, a lot of people will expect me to have some dreadful disappointment that Jimmy Johnson didn't get to have his 84th career victory. Honestly, I'm not that bad about it anymore. Jimmy Johnson, in case you guys were too uncultured, and in case if you're just another hater that is oblivious to talent in more than meets the eye, Jimmy Johnson, for starters, not only was he doing consistent throughout the race, but he was the highest non-Final Four finisher. Jimmy Johnson should be proud of himself, but he seems to be more proud of his Padawan, Chase Elliott, than himself. You see, guys, this now officially is the cherry on top of why I fucking love Jimmy Johnson. He is more proud of Chase Elliott than himself coming out on top. Oh my God. Holy fucking shit. I had no idea such a huge surprise after all this ubiquitous darkness has been tearing my ass down almost weekly, bi-weekly, every single fucking day. Oh my fucking God. Holy fucking shit, is this fucking appalling. Oh my God. Holy fucking Christ. This... Now, a lot of people are going to expect me to praise this chase format just because Chase Elliott won. Well, I hate to break it to you. If I still despised the playoff format after Jimmy Johnson won the historical 7th championship, thus tying Dale Earnhardt Sr. and the King, what makes you think I would love this format if Chase Elliott wins his first championship? Kevin Harvick had the best overall average finish, and he should be a 4-time champion by now, and the fact that he has only one of those, which that one of those isn't even his to begin with, Jeff Gordon's, doesn't help. In fact, it makes it even more sickening. Oh my fucking Lord, is this fucking insane. Oh my God, I'm at a loss for words. I cannot express to you guys enough how fucking ecstatic I am right now. Oh my fucking God. I cannot tell you how over the fucking planet Mars I really goddamn am. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. I'm probably gonna ramble on quite a bit, but I don't fucking care. All that matters is Chase Elliott is absolutely your champion, and there's nothing you can do about it. Quite frankly, you know what? This is now officially also his best average finish, 11.7, which is better than a lot of average finishes Jimmy Johnson had. In particular, better than Jimmy Johnson's average finishes of 2016 and 2010. So that should tell you that Chase Elliott could be a better driver than Jimmy Johnson. In fact, he could just be another... Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon are the kind of drivers that Chase Elliott is going to grow upon. That is the true burden of all masters, as the great Yoda from The Last Jedi once said. Oh my fucking god. An 84th victory would have been nice, which there's still a bit of a small chance of that happening. Jimmy Johnson, by the way, still wants to get involved in NASCAR, just not full-time anymore. He'll probably run part-time in the 88 or 25 exclusively on the road courses, because he himself even stated that he wanted to race cars with too much horsepower, and Indy cars are notorious for that. So, with that, I can't blame Jimmy Johnson for pulling a Carl Edwards by the end of 2020. I thought Jimmy Johnson was just going to have another mediocre crash, a terrible crash, or just a mediocre, unsatisfying finish, but no! He finished ahead of everyone except for the final fucking four. How is that possible? There is so much light and rainbows at the end of the tunnel, it's not even comedic. Like, I am staggered by how much good shit has been happening at the end of 2020. 2020 has been an absolute travesty, consistently. And now I'm getting all of this stuff. Scott Dixon won the six-pack for himself. Jimmy Johnson's now assigned to him. Will Power's climbing his way up the win list at the last second. Lewis Hamilton's now on the all-time win list in Formula One, even though I don't like Lewis Hamilton to begin with. And now Chase Elliott is champion a lot earlier than I thought he would too. To be fair, it's still part of this. This playoff system is still bullshit, but whatever. Hell, this year was so much of a disaster, I would prefer the racing quality of 2018 and 2015 more so. Just because Chase Elliott won 5 times in the championship, I should be jumping with joy. Not jumping with joy, because I am jumping with joy. I should be calling this the best NASCAR season of all time, right? Right? Well, this was, to be fair, one of the better finales, as it had, get this, a lot of passing and unpredictability of who could win the championship. Even if Chase Elliott was in the lead, there was still a chance that he would get passed. Note stage 2 when Brad Keselowski passed him on the final lap. I'm not just saying that because I'm a big Chase Elliott fan, but still. Now, was 2020 the worst NASCAR season? Well, it damn well can compete. Goddamn well it can compete. This is essentially like the 2008 and 2009 copy and paste for me, where the NASCAR seasons were absolutely terrible, but yet they managed to be more forgivable from my perspective just because my men won the championships. In fact, 2020 is even worse than 08 and 09 because you actually had decent racing on intermediates like Chicago and Michigan and other such races that nowadays have this bullshit low horsepower garbage. So 2019, 2020 are still the worst NASCAR seasons of all time. I despise them with every inch of my gut. It doesn't matter if my least favorite driver wins. It doesn't matter if my favorite driver wins. A shit season is still a shit season, is still a shit season, is still a shit season. A good ending? Sure. Good overall season? Absolutely not. Because
this dirty air friendly package has really shown why NASCAR fans have been turning off the television the last couple of years during the 550 horsepower bullshit, and why they continue to only keep the restrictor plate races and road course races, as well as short track races on their schedule, and just completely fall asleep during the intermediates and not miss a thing. Thank Christ that Kentucky's off the schedule next year, and that Darlington and Nashville are coming on the schedule of the low downforce package. You saw a lot of passing there, ladies and gentlemen. There is an unfortunate reason why they didn't add Homestead Miami to the final race. Because if you're going to have a championship battle, at least go to a racetrack where there's passing and has low downforce. You know what? Fuck that. Just put low downforce at every track that needs it. Actually, tracks don't need high downforce. They don't need this much high downforce. Especially not the 1.5 mile tracks, 2 mile tracks, and Pocono. So, yeah. I don't care if Chase Elliott won the championship. I don't care if Kyle Busch wins the championship. I don't fucking care if Jimmy Johnson won championships in years that were terrible. Just because my driver won the championship does not mean the race was any good. 2016, 13, 14, and 17 were objectively better than this year. Let's just say that everyone could unload their diarrhea on the track and spit pumpkin seeds everywhere and then vomited everywhere and then drank their vomit and then vomited it out again, and it would still be better than 2020 and 2019. Luckily, we won't have to deal with this low horsepower bullshit the following year, since the low downforce races will be the majority. But that still doesn't excuse the awfulness. But now that Chase Elliott is a champion, it only snowballs from there, ladies and gentlemen. 3 career wins his first year in the number 9. Then does it again in 2019 and won 5 races in his championship winning year. That's the same amount of race wins Jimmy Johnson won in 2006 when he won his first championship. Oh yeah. What a way to end a shitty year with a fucking bang. This entire year has been an absolute whimper, only to finish it off with a bigger bang than the Big Bang itself. Some Mountain Dew to celebrate the boy himself winning. So yeah, 11 victories in a span of 2 whole years. 2 whole years, and he's only 24 years old. And he's now a Cup champion, and that's enough to even already put him in the Hall of Fame eligibility. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, Chase Elliott is already a Hall of Famer. Whether the playoffs benefited him or not, he's still a Hall of Famer. There are plenty of non-champions that are Hall of Famers. CC, Mark Martin, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Anybody? Just a thought. You know, just an outlandish thought that that is apparently stupid just because, gee, you know, I am apparently thinking outside the box just because you don't necessarily always need to win a championship to get into the Hall of Fame. There is such a thing as a best driver to not win a championship. Even if Chase Elliott didn't win this championship, Junior Johnson now officially Denny Hamlin as the new Mark Martin, essentially, who is tied with the father of the 2020 champion himself. Oh, man. Assuming that acknowledging the fact that Chase Elliott's 2020 championship is fake, then why are we still justifying Kyle Busch's championship from 2015 when he missed 33% of the races, whereas Chase Elliott was clearly present every single 36 race start? Not to mention, he's been screwed out of so many fucking race wins that he had in the bag in the first place. Coca-Cola 600, if not for that unwarranted caution where William Byron was not even on the track in the first place. The first Phoenix race, which I was at with my buddy Lane, who isn't even a NASCAR fan but loves spending time with me, because of a missing lug nut. Darlington, because Martin Truex Jr. just didn't have Chase Elliott cleared. Las Vegas because of a shitty stop. What else? The first Las Vegas away. I don't think he lost the first Las Vegas race. Nevertheless, 4 big occasions he lost race wins, or at least a podium finish. No, I forgot one thing. The first Darlington race, where we know who decided to throw his brain completely out the window, merge into a lane that was not possible to safely merge into without dumping Chase Elliott himself, who was on track for a second place finish. Even if we take the playoffs out of the picture immediately, we still would have debates of whether or not Chase Elliott would have deserved this championship more than Denny Hamlin or Kevin Harvick. I'm not saying that Chase Elliott did deserve this championship more than someone who has 7.3 of an average finish, because this playoff system is still bullshit that encourages drama mongering, and Texas with its shitty package, and Martinsville where it encourages Kevin Harvick to dump Kyle Busch perfectly solidifies my perspective. But you kind of need to look at with rational lens and realize that Chase Elliott still would have had somewhat of a championship-worthy season. It does break my heart for you Kevin Harvick fans that you now officially have 4 championships robbed, thus now officially surpassing Jeff Gordon in robbed championships. But sometimes we gotta sometimes give credit where it's due and look beyond face value. But I will give you Kevin Harvick fans this: he was the rightful champion in 2020. Let's just hope that Kevin Harvick will try to learn from his whatever mistake that put him in that deep, dark abyss of chokers that somehow Chase used to be stuck under when he was in the 24 car. And then, in his 3rd full season in the 9, became a champion. This now officially makes this the 3rd ever father-son trio to become champions. First it was Lee Petty and Richard Petty, then it was Ned Jarrett and Dale Jarrett, and now it's Bill Elliott and Chase Elliott. Go figure. And I'm sure everyone already heard this stat line multiple times around social media, but 1988, Lakers, Dodgers, Bill Elliott, in a number 9 car in kart, won the championships. 2020, Dodgers, Lakers, in a number 9 Indy car, and Chase Elliott won the championships. Go figure. A number 9 driver is a champion in both big racing leagues, NASCAR and IndyCar. Good enough for me. I'm pretty sure I've already said this multiple times throughout my thank you Jimmy Johnson campaign, but congratulations Jimmy Johnson on your top 5. And if you guys look at Jimmy Johnson's full-time stats, he never one time had his top 5s in the single digits. He now managed at the last second to bring that number 9 of top 10s into a 10. He didn't win this year or last year or the year before, but he still made me extremely happy for him. He was the top non-Final Four finisher. He always has been determined and persistent, and for that, I am thankful for the 2 decades that he has brought us and for the big legacy that will be remembered for all eternity. I've been listening to so much Dragon Force victory music in commemoration of the fucking legend, as well as many other power metal bands like Sabaton, Battle Beast, Beast in Black, Odin Organ, whatever that band's called, Serenity, Hammerfall, just so many power metal bands that have anthems for victories. And now it's the time to play them over and over again. And you know what, guys? Fuck the whole 2020 is garbage stuff. I'm gonna keep on soldiering through 2020 and acting like nothing is wrong just because of Chase Elliott's championship. You know what? This has been the most perfect tide turn that I have ever experienced in a dark year. Scott Dixon got his 6-pack. Will Power climbed his way to the win list. Donald Trump lost, and Chase Elliott is your new NASCAR champion. I'm trying not to cry. So yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better turnaround than what I am getting. Sure, Jimmy Johnson getting an 84th victory would have been nice, and I'm still quite not very satisfied that he never got to that milestone, even though he still has a bit of a small chance given his rumored part-time schedule in 2021 for road courses. But his 5th place finish was the most satisfying ever. Chase Elliott officially is now a Jedi Knight. Jimmy, you have trained one super talented boy. You've trained an insanely talented racer. A lot of people were telling me that Chase Elliott will never win a race, never become champion, will never make his way into Hall of Fame eligibility, will never make his way anywhere in the NASCAR history books. Well, look at where we are now. He's already 24 years old and is a fucking champion and has 11 career wins. With the 6-pack of road courses in 2021 coming up, I guarantee you, from the bottom of my heart, that Chase Elliott will win at least 4 out of 6 of those, 3 others being at ovals. I guarantee it. Mark my word. Don't you be surprised that if Chase Elliott gets up to at least heavenly 7 wins. Because this has been the most fucking insane dynasty I have seen so far. I am ready for the 3rd dynasty to come. I am ready for the new memories. It does suck that Jimmy Johnson's no longer racing full-time, and I'm still kind of melancholic that we won't be seeing him as often in the NASCAR industry anymore. But hey, it's a new world and a new start for Jimmy Johnson. Hell, not only is he running IndyCar on the road courses, but he's going to the Rolex 24 Hours at Daytona road course. Teaming up with Chase Elliott, too. Oh my god, I can't tell you guys how fucking ecstatic I am. As if I didn't already repeat this ad nauseum. Oh my god. This is just such a great day. Such a great day. Such a fucking great day. And I couldn't have been more fucking happy. This has been an overall great fucking turnaround for 2020.
For a dog shit year like 2020, this is the best fucking turnaround I have ever seen in my life for a dark year of my life. This is still the worst year of my life, by the way, but with Chase Elliott winning, Scott Dixon getting the six-pack, Trump losing, Will Power making his way on the win list, this is a message that you should never give up on the light that's at the end of the tunnel. Do not ever give up on yourself. Do not give up on the people that you love. Do not give up on the things that you love. Do not give up on your dreams, because you never know what kind of stuff will happen. You never know what kind of highlights you're gonna have in your life. You never ever know that stuff. And look at where we are. Chase Elliott exceeded my expectations. I never would have guessed that he would win the championship this year. I knew he would win the championship at some point, like when he was like 31 or 30 years old, just like Jimmy Johnson when he was 31 in 2006. But holy mother of Hades, did he drastically prove me wrong. Turns out I don't have to wait until 2025 or whatever the fuck for him to win a championship. Because the motherfucker is already at the amount of career wins as Denny's number that he drives. Also, big sorry to my friend Zach for his driver that continues the legacy of failure. Hopefully one day you will get to experience the glory of your guy winning a championship. But until then, congratulations on your guy having a great season. He drove like a badass all season. Jimmy Johnson, thank you for everything that you've done. You've always been the most down-to-earth racer of all time. You are the nicest person that I have ever rooted for. You are the most humble and genuine person that I have ever been a fan of. And your selflessness is so appalling that the fact that you cared more about Chase Elliott winning the championship than you coming out on top of the non-Final Four racers is quite astounding. I fucking love the guy, dude. I fucking love Jimmy Johnson, and I always will. And there's never, in any way, shape, or form, or fashion, that I am going to not be a fan of his. If anything, this has to be my favorite bad season of his, because he was able to end the season somewhat on a high note by finishing 5th place, all while his Padawan won the championship. And this is going to be a day long remembered for the rest of eternity. I'd like to thank my Hendrick brothers in arms for chatting me throughout this race and sticking with me through all those dark times as a Hendrick fanboy. Conrad McDonald and Alex Hoover for sticking with me during this race, because this was very nerve-wracking. I couldn't have thought of a more nerve-wracking finale than this one, well, with the exception, of course, that, of course, went to the 2013 finale when I was hoping that I would see Jimmy Johnson win that 6th championship in person. Lo and behold, I did see him win. And of course, who can ever forget the historical 7th championship? Anyways, I said all I can say. I think it's time to bring out the coconutos. All right. Oh, by the way, guys, before I close off this video, let me tell you a fun fact. 2016, Jimmy Johnson won his last championship on Chase Elliott's first season. And now officially, in 2020, Chase Elliott won his first championship on Jimmy Johnson's last season.
How poetic is that? Alright. Bring it. The Excalibur has been handed down to Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott, hopefully you continue your dynasty and prove yourself that you are absolutely as much of a legend as we expect you to be. Next year is going to be fucking fun as a Chase Elliott fan, as I presume. But for now, I'm going to enjoy this milestone that Chase Elliott has achieved for himself, as well as every other milestone he has achieved, whether it be the 4 consecutive road course race wins, 5 road course victories, with only 4 away from tying Jeff Gordon. You're just fucking awesome, dude. All right, bring on the explosion. Yeah! Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Fucking hell yeah, man. Chase, you are a badass, and there's no way anyone's gonna change my mind on that. Even if you didn't have a better average finish than Kevin Harvick, you are always gonna be a champion in my eyes, and you are always a champion in my heart. And I can't wait for the more memories with you, man. Jimmy Johnson, thank you for the memories in NASCAR, and I can't wait for more memories to come in IndyCar. Hopefully to see you at whatever IndyCar track I end up going. And thank you for an amazing career. Chase Elliott, see you next year. So yeah, Chase Elliott is now a new champion at 11 career wins. And not only all that, Jimmy Johnson is not only the top non-Final Four finisher, but also kicked Kyle Busch's ass throughout this race. Stayed above the top 10 throughout the race with no bullshit happening to him. So for that, I am thankful. Thank you, Jimmy Johnson, for your service and for your memories. I don't think we'll ever see a dynasty quite like Jimmy's ever again until Chase Elliott happens to exceed our expectations. But till then, thank you, Jimmy, and good luck to your future endeavors. And go Chase Elliott! Remember, Chase, the Force will be with you, always.